This is a demo of metapack.nvim. Now, what is metapack.nvim? If we go to the GitHub page, we'll see that metapack.nvim, a package manager for NeoVim that manages your LSP, formatter, linter, and any package you can think of. Okay, so I'll explain what it does properly later in the video, but let's just copy the config. So nvim, just open my last file, 30. So this is a basic lazy setup. Require metapack.nvim, ensure installed, pywrite, clang D. Now these may change in the future, the configuration, so you read the readme. Okay, so how can you configure it? I'll explain that later too, but let's just see it in action. Now I've already deleted my LSPs and these packages, most of these packages, not most, all of these packages, so we're gonna see how it works. Okay, so it's doing stuff. Now I'm gonna explain what it is. So metapack.nvim isn't a plugin manager, it's a meta plugin manager. It doesn't install the plugins directly. Instead, it first tries to use your system package manager. If it can, then it tries to install it from that, and if it doesn't, it tries to use Mason as fallback. Okay, so how do you configure it? How do you install the plugins? You basically put them in a ensure installed function. Now the plugin names can be a single string for simple use like these, or it could be a table for specifying stuff. A table needs to have a name of the package, and it should have one of these package managers set to true. The current supported package managers are these. Let me just is my password correct? Fuck. Okay, so this should be correct, bro. Okay, so that's working. So the current supported package managers are Portage, Mason, Pacman, and Paru. Portage is for Gen 2, Mason is Mason. If you don't know Mason, check it out, because it can use Mason as a backend for fallback. So Mason is just a portable package manager for installing your LSP, DApp servers, linters, formatters, blah blah blah. And metapack.nvim is expanding that idea, an idea of a package manager specifically designed for NeoVim, but it can interact with other package managers to use their stuff. For example, if you want the latest commit of, for example, Lua language server. For example, you want the latest commit for this, and you're using an Arch-based distro. So where will you go? We'll go to AUR and then probably Lua language server, Lua ls. Now this is a good idea, but the thing is it's not portable easily. You have to, for example, you're using Gen 2 and Arch and NixOS and blah 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 and Ubuntu. You have to specify a new Vim config for this, a new Vim config for that. That's just a lot, and it will be exhausting as fuck. So here comes Metapack. You see, if an OS is Gen 2, if the current OS is Gen 2, it will install this package. If the current OS is Arch, it will install this package. So it basically solves mostly everything. It basically solves the configurability issues. For example, you can't bullshit from source using Mason, but you can do that in Gen 2. And I'm using Gen 2, and as you can see, you can have a lot of use flags. So let me just quit this and get out of terminal mode. So you can use LuaJIT for you can have these features for style Lua, and you can build black using these. You can the YAML and bash doesn't have any use flags. You can build tests for the LuaLS. Now that I think about it, I do need LuaJIT for LuaLS. Anyways, so thank God I made a video, so I know what I'm about to do. But here you go. This was metapack.nvim, and I'll just pause the video for now and then see you guys when it's finished compiling shit. Okay, so the packages are done compiling, and let's see how well it loads up. So if I do new Vim, shit loads up pretty fast. Lazy. The log? No, not the log. The profile? Yes, the profile. So startup took like a second or so. And where's Metapack? Metapack took 2.56 milliseconds, whereas Mason, a dependency of it, took like 2 seconds. So you can guess where most of the stuff comes from. Now I will try to make Mason optional dependency, but I'll need to code for that, and this is mostly just a one-man hobby project, so PRs are welcome. If you know how to do UI in your Vim, please open a PR. If you know how to implement other package managers, open a PR. You're more than welcome to use my code. You know, if you want to if you want to make a fork of it, go ahead. So take care. Peace.